Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to round 5 of the draft analysis for Pokemon Fusion Tournament 2, where I didn't mess up this time, and hopefully no one screams the F word in the first minute. Well, I'm here with Thoren,
Boo, 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 boo. It's me, dude.
Zach,
The F word.
Edgy,
Boom.
uh, and Frosty and AltDra in the voice chat, and you all do a great job. I'm very happy. Hopefully we can all keep it up, because we're starting the first fusion of round 1 is Mothman's fusion.
Oh Jesus, Murphy.
Oh, what was this again?
Somebody mute Thoren.
uh,
We're gonna get
I'm
demonetized.
trying to wait. I'm trying to not do the demonetization starting off.
How about
Almost did it.
you just show the fusion first and then say who's picking? Okay.
Okay, and look,
This is-
Mothman, you did it.
yeah.
This is a good
The
fusion.
actual
Congratulations.
so we're doing the breaking kayfabe. We're doing this immediately after the round 4 draft analysis. This is the actual best member of Mothman's team, but I couldn't acknowledge it during the last
Oh,
draft
okay.
analysis.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay.
I like it quite a lot. Very cute.
Holy shit. I
This
didn't
one
know
could
that
go
was
far. This
Army
is a
on it.
banger.
This is
Oh,
this was
yeah.
the
Sure.
this was the first fusion. This is very important. This was he was number 1 in the draft this round. This was not the first fusion drafted this round, because Mothman in round 5 was the first person in the entire tournament to get skipped by going 24 hours by not responding to me when I sent him his fusions. And so
Incredible, Mothman.
when he sent me
Incredible.
his Corsola fusion pick, I had to tell him no, because it was no longer available, because else had picked it, or picked the Pokemon involved in it. So this was actually his secondary pick.
Oh, I like this a lot. You know what? I got one thing to say.
Yeah.
Look under that flipper. That's a Mudkip. That's
A
the
what?
cutest shit.
Hold
That's a
on.
Mudkip. You see him?
That's a Remoraid, my man.
I
No,
think that's a
that's-
Remoraid.
That's a Remoraid's
dude.
mouth.
No.
That's a Remoraid's mouth.
It looks like the orange part of Mudkip.
Yeah, but it's
Look, I don't have my
Remoraid's
glasses
mouth.
on.
No,
Okay,
that's
I
Remoraid's
see
mouth.
it.
I know what
see
you're
it.
I know
Also,
where
I
you're
see
getting
it,
from.
but
It's you think it's half of Mudkip's face, and that's the orange thing. That's just a Remoraid's mouth.
Disappointing.
I'm sorry.
You should have just said it was Mudkip. Sorry, lost points.
That's a gun.
Could've just lied.
Gun.
Should have lied. 70.
He's packing. Ladies and gentlemen, there is an active shooter in the building.
70 is too low. I feel
So,
bad
give
for saying
Mothman
70.
this. He has more credit for picking Corsola than Frosty.
Hey
A little
man,
bit.
just
Because
remember,
Frosty-
casual
Corsola
reminder
was
to
good and you never picked him.
casual reminder everyone. I don't, except for like 1 or 2 of them, Mothman doesn't pick anything on his team. He makes us wait 6 hours for his wife to choose for him.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mothman, you bitch. Just pick your fucking
It is.
fusion.
I sent him the list. I told him it was his turn and sent him his list at like 6 o'clock. It is currently 11:30, and he still hasn't responded.
Bum, 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 bum. Alright, Mothman, you bitch. No, this is a
79.
good fusion. This is a
78.
banger.
This is good.
Not-
This
not
actually,
78. This is a banger. This is a banger fusion.
spoilers. My Pokemon this round was the Pokemon that killed God and freed me from RNG, and I had to decide what I wanted to fuse it with, and I was torn between what I ended up choosing and fusing with Mantine. And seeing this Mantine fusion on the board helped me decide to not pick Mantine, because I think this one was a strictly better Mantine fusion.
Yeah, this one's really good. This one's a really good fusion. This is a banger fusion. Like, good job.
I have already
You did it.
harassed him, AltDra. He has responded to me. There's literally nothing I can do. He outright just said you have to wait longer. Because again, it's not him picking. Hey, we're gonna pivot right to Thoren, coach of Max Construction, and he drafted. So you didn't draft anything. We actually made you take Hitmontop because of your crimes in the first tournament, your ballot stuffing.
Yeah. My crimes against
And you
humanity.
walked out of here with one of the, honestly, and you know what, like probably in like the top half of fusions this round, in my opinion. You got Genetop, Genesect, and Hitmontop.
This was a hard pick. This was a really hard pick.
Yeah, you didn't like this. Yeah, you did not like
I didn't
this
like-
one.
Yeah, I didn't like this one, but I was talked into it. This one's pretty cool. It's pretty cool though. It's a cool fucking fusion, you know. It is. It's a Beyblade. Like that shit's funny. Like That's cool.
Yeah, I guess I see that. I am
No,
not
fuck
a.
it. You can rip this one apart. This one fucking
No,
sucks.
Let it
I
rip.
see. I see the Beyblade in it. The issue that I have with it is like everything else. Like
Yeah, like
the
literally
hat,
everything else
like the
about this
head.
fusion.
It's just a bootleg Miss Magius, whatever.
No, it's him on
The
top's head,
spikes.
but purple.
Yeah, I know, but it looks like a bootleg fucking Miss Magius.
What?
The spikes are all kinds of fucked.
Yeah, they're wonky, man. They're
Yeah, it's
weird
a-
as shit. Dude, no, your complaints about this shit are kind of similar to mine. Like, I didn't like most of this sprite, but at the same time, this is probably
Yeah, the
the best
difference
out of
is he's
all of them.
criticizing this fusion. He's not trying to pick a Nidoking that's colored like Hitmontop because he didn't like this
It was
fusion.
funny. He looks like a
was-
little wrestler.
it
He's
was
wearing a little leotard.
Not
I
funny.
liked it because it
It
was
was
funny.
not funny.
Yeah, him and then Hitmonlee. And Hitmonlee was just literally Hitmonlee,
Yeah, doing a
except he was
kickflip.
like doing the
I
fucking
respected
kickflip.
Hitmonlee at least. Yeah, I didn't like it, but I respected it. All right,
And then
fine.
what was the other one? I think it was like Clink Clank or something like that. It was
Yeah, the
funny.
Clink Clink one was just like that one. I was like, this is just the chaos pick at this point. I can't really say good or bad about it. Anyway, Gene Top, I like it. Let it rip. He's doing the fucking babingo. You know how it be. Any last thoughts on fucking Gene Top?
43.
Really cool.
Thank you, Edgy. I appreciate it.
Let
Fuck
it.
this fusion. Fuck
let
this
it
fusion,
rip.
actually. I like this guy.
All right.
Shit.
Well, speaking of Edgy, he's up next to leader station, and he has drafted Clefable and Gengar, Jinfable.
And the man does it again. Just a banger
Oh.
right off
You know
the
what? You know what?
fucking
You know what?
break.
You know what? This is. I think there's two very close contenders for this title this round. I think this is my pick of the round.
Dude,
Wow.
this one sucks, Edgy.
Wow.
This one is cool as hell. You
Yeah,
did
bro.
it, my man. Like
Thank you.
two fucking finger guns, pow pow pow. You did it, my dude. This one is like a really good pick. I love this fucking thing.
I think
I'm quite a fan.
I think what puts this gives this one the edge over the other two that I love this round is the fact that it does play off the fucking little shitty fan theory that a lot of Pokemon fans like to have, which is that Gengar is like the shadow of Clefable or something.
Yeah, I like it. I like it quite a lot.
I just like its little fingers pointing to the sky. I love that. Like, oh,
The
and you know,
face
you're doing your
creeps me
thing.
out. It's supposed to. I respect it for that.
I like it because it's got unique sprite work too. Like,
Yes,
it's
it
not.
does.
like
It's
just
another
regular
shadings
it's
on that
another one
post.
of those like different art styles that'll stand out to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this shit looks like an old Pokemon card. or
Frosty
some
says,
shit.
"I don't like this." Is this Gengar
Uh,
possessing Clefable? No, it's Clefable's shadow.
Frosty
Or is
never
it?
said
Maybe it
much.
is. Maybe it is them swapping bodies.
Yeah, that's what I assume. Look at the faces.
A lot to think about. Game theory fusion.
Don't
92.
say that. You'll make me regret picking it.
Hey everyone, welcome to Game Theory, and we're going to talk about this sprite that I found in Pokemon Fusion Tourney for 20 minutes. Alright, final thoughts on Jinfable.
93. Love him.
Ginfable.
I thought he was pretty cool compared to the other one I was gonna pick.
Alright. Moving on, Eli's fusion is Roserade with Suicune, Rosecoon. I like
that's
Rose.
good.
I think
That's
it's
really
pretty.
good.
I
That's
think
really
this is
good.
There's
a.
a lot of class to it.
I think the face isn't great, but other
It
than
looks
that,
like
I think
superior
I
face.
think this is a very pretty fusion. It does look
I
like
like this
Superior in the
fusion.
face.
This one
I
reminds me a
fucking hate
lot of that
Superior.
Metagross fusion.
Yeah. Not a fan.
I
Superior.
Yeah, I hate Superior. I think this is a very pretty fusion. I think a lot of Suicune fusions were bad, but you know what? This is a pretty pleasant one. It's very lovely. You don't like the end cape and its yellow hooves. You know what? I didn't notice the yellow hooves. Those are a little weird.
Oh,
But
yeah. What the
I
hell?
like the rest of it. Yeah, I didn't notice that. Stepped in some
Yeah, I
fucking
like it.
paint.
It's supposed to be like pollen.
I don't
Yeah,
think it's
that
supposed
makes
to be
sense.
pollen. I think it's just got
Fair.
yellow feet. It's because
Um,
I don't
Suicune
know.
has different colored feet. I think. I don't fucking
It has.
know. I
I
hate
think
Suicune.
it has a really good palette. I think it has a really good palette, but I'm just saying that's also like Roserade's palette. Like, I think the whole like plant like art style too look good. I think it's a really good sprite too. So
Yeah,
I don't know. This is a really this one. I don't know if this is a banger fusion, but this is
No.
a top tier.
I would
my
put this
opinion.
above average personally. A nice,
Yeah.
pleasant fusion.
I like it. I think above average is about right, and I'll go give it a 77. Nah, no, we're gonna bump it up a little bit to an 80 flat.
Okay. 80 flat. Any final thoughts on Rosecoon? All right, cool.
Classy.
Ladies
Rosecoon.
and gentlemen, it is now time for the fifth, number 5 member of the Filthy Four. And this is a definitive member. This is the third definitive member of the Filthy Four, joining Rywhack and Laplosion. It's the Pokemon that killed God, Swamsire, Swampert, and Quagsire.
Oh my god.
And
Oh my
there
God.
he is. He entered the room.
That
There's
is
the
so
man.
off-putting.
There's the boy.
This man, with
This
his
man.
tiny little feet, he walked all the way up the stairway to heaven. He grabbed the RNG god and he beat him to death with his giant hands.
Oh
He
my
is
God.
This guy
he's
knows
not
what's going on.
this Pokemon canonically freed me from RNG hell. I got to choose my Pokemon for round 6 cuz this man freed me with his big strong arms.
The parts I like about it are also the parts I hate about it.
Just
I
like
don't know if
God
that's-
intended.
It just
It's
looks
just like
so
God
haunting.
intended.
It's so
Dude, this
haunting.
man walks in the room.
Now, if it this is gonna sound bizarre, if it had Mega Swampert's legs, but the same head and body, I would not be able to sleep safely anymore.
I need to look
Okay.
at Mega Swampert now to remember what its legs look like. Because all
Just-
I remember on Mega Swampert is its arms and its fat
Just
ass.
the fucking any kind of
It
big.
just has
like-
tiny legs.
Yeah, but he's got some knees.
He's got knees. This man
That's what I'm
has no
saying.
knees.
If the legs were a little bit longer and he could move, I mean, he's probably gonna run on his arms regardless.
I like him because he's all neck
No, I
and
think
fucking
the
arms.
opposite. I think he doesn't walk on his arms. I think he just waddles slowly like a Quagsire would, but he's just always holding up his hulking arms in that exact
Yeah.
stance, ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
That's why
if he
they're so
needs
big,
to.
because they just keep getting fucking bigger. He just can't stop.
It's actually like a detriment. So he did the only thing he could: destroy the man who did this to him, God. Himself. Yeah.
Imagine this guy walks in the room and just T-poses.
Imagine this guy
Oh, man.
walks into the room and slaps your girl. What would you do?
Probably be dead.
You
I
would
would
know
attend
that.
her
You would die.
funeral.
Yeah. I like it. I don't know if it's S tier material.
Listen, this man doesn't need to win. This man doesn't need to win. If he does, it's a bonus. This man did his job. He freed me. He freed me so my 6th pick can win.
I think I will give him a 69. This boy fucks.
Thank you. That's all I can ask.
Yeah, man. This guy gets a finger gun and a hang loose. This guy
Oh,
is
no.
fucking walking in the room.
Can he have a fist bump?
Yeah, he can get a fist bump.
Oh,
he can
hell
get a fist
yeah.
bump. You know what? This is gonna be my first double fist bump Pokemon.
Oh,
This
hell
guy
Hey,
is
fist bumping
awesome.
that motherfucker, you kidding?
Dude, yeah, I'm dapping this boy up. Like, we're going to town. This man is
Hell
awesome.
nah.
Nah, fuck you, man. This guy's awesome. This boy's
He
in it.
ripped my fucking arms off.
No, he
Dang,
wouldn't.
no
He
arm.
wouldn't. He's a peaceful creature.
I didn't say he wouldn't. I'm saying he could.
He could rip my arm off and I would run around saying no arm game. Like, this man is in it.
Anyway, fucking Fusion number 6, Defensive Basti, has drafted, and this is what stopped Mothman from getting the fusion he wanted. He drafted Dusknoir and Chandelure, Noir.
Okay.
Yeah, this is pretty
Okay.
cool. This is pretty cool.
It is kind of hard to understand what's going on. It took me a minute to realize that was his hand.
Yeah.
The longer I look, the more I like it, but at first glance, it just looks like an angry Christmas ornament.
Yeah. He's on
Yeah.
fire.
He is gonna be slightly above middle of the road for me. Man,
I
just
think
am
I
so
kind of
torn.
agree. I think I agree with the idea.
I'm with you, AltDra. I like this dude. This guy's pretty cool.
I like
this
it, but I
is
think
good.
I agree with the idea that when you first look at it, it maybe takes you aback for a second, and then you figure it
Yeah.
out, and you're like, actually, this rules. But the question is, when it comes to voting, will that first impression mean everything?
Yeah, are they gonna study this like we are?
Who knows?
I don't know. I really like this thing. I like the collar on it because it almost makes it look like it's supposed to be like a jaw or something.
I kind of wish
Like, I
there
like
was
this.
more emphasis on the like collar jaw.
Yeah.
Or even emphasis, maybe like, or even you could like get rid of the little head part, and it's got the two like eye nipples. It could be a crown. This could be like a King Boo style fusion.
Oh, you know
But
what they should have
it's
done?
not, but it could have been. Yeah, what?
Should have been Chandeler's head, like a big wizard hat.
I see it.
Okay.
You know? I don't
No.
It's fine.
Final thoughts on Shandon War.
67.
I'm gonna give this guy 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, I do
Wow.
agree,
Woo!
Frosty, that it is
The
angled very
scariest thing in the
bizarrely.
competition.
It's the scariest
You
thing
think
in the
this is the scariest thing?
Well, in terms of all the other fusions, yeah, it's probably considerably the scarier one.
I don't know. I
Not that it
think the
frightens me, but I mean, like,
Mawile and
spooky.
Yeah, Maliki.
Like-
What the hell?
Lickitung
Like a
is pretty
spooky
fucking-
scary, or
Oh.
like a you see it in an
like a
alleyway
spooky scary, like
oh,
a spooky
okay.
scary, not like a
Yeah.
monster
Gotcha,
scary. If
gotcha.
it's monster scary, it's probably the guard.
And that is relevant because this
tournament.
tournament
Yeah,
will
yeah.
probably start around spooky season.
It's already spooky season in this house, baby.
Yeah, same brother. All right, moving on. We got Jimothy, coach of the Juice Parade, and he has drafted. What the hell did he draft? I actually have no fucking idea. Oh, right.
Gotta be.
He drafted Reshiram and Aggron, Reshigron. I don't
What is
like
this
it.
man doing?
I don't like it.
What's
This
man
one's
doing?
unfortunate. This
I don't
one's
like
it. What
unfortunate
is this
because
man
there
doing?
definitely
like it.
are cooler Aggron
Yeah, all of them.
fusions. Yeah, like literally all of them. So this one's very unfortunate.
I
Man,
think. Yeah.
This is on me, guys. This one, I'm gonna put this L on me because I should have
Jesus,
drafted Aggron sooner.
yeah.
I should have done it, and it's unfortunate. This L's on me. This L is not on the captain. It
Yes,
was on
is.
this
It's
captain.
also on the captain.
I
Well,
just
you know,
don't.
yeah, he fucked up, but I mean, like, you know.
I don't even have much to say about this.
I think there's some.
I will-
I think there's some humor to be had about the helmet just loosely fitting, but the rest of it is so nothing that it's not even funny.
Also, why is
You
there
know-
tail armor?
I think you
What-
could have even done the
Looks
tail
like he's
armor
trying to
nice
put-
because you could have made make the tail armor all fiery like the fucking Q-Rim Reshiram actual real life canonical fusion.
Yeah.
That could have been cooler. I mean, you
21.
know, I think the problem with this one is that it's not that it's like a super bad fusion, it's just so
No.
meh.
It's not.
That it's
What really
like,
upsets me is Aggron had some fusions that fuck.
Yeah, he did. He did. He,
You
he
know he did.
unfortunately did. Yeah.
So I'm giving him a 21.
All right, your thoughts, Edgy?
It just looks like he's wearing the bones of Aggron. It's just like it's still Reshiram.
Yeah, see, it doesn't. Yeah, I get it. 21.
All right.
I think it could have even been cooler if they like played into that idea more and just made a really armored Reshiram. Like that could have
Yeah.
been cool.
That'd be fucking
It's
awesome.
weird that it's Reshiram in the Aggron stance.
Yeah, and the Aggron stance and the armor. It would have been cool if it was like Reshiram.
I don't want to keep looking at this. I might drop the score.
Okay, we're gonna move on to JUCO coach of Team Hazard, who drafted Metagross and Feraligatr, Metalligator.
Two of my favorite Pokemon. That thing.
This one's cool because this one's an Aggron fusion, but no, I mean like this one's cool. This shit's cool. This is a cool. Feraligatr.
I
like
am.
the arm.
It's
Pretty
hard
dope.
for me to speak on this. I think this one, I think people will see it and they'll probably vote for it. They'll think it's pretty cool. I'm with Frosty. This is one of the rare instances where, because I see all the fusions and I do my best to speak objectively. This one fucking hurts me having seen what got rejected for it. And so it's hard for me to be unbiased for this, when in reality, I don't think this is a bad fusion. I think this is fine, but I just see it, and I just feel sick in my memories of what got rejected for
What
this.
I
upsets
think
me.
it's unfortunate too because Metagross has really good fusions.
And
too.
Metagross,
Yeah.
Metagross was what was drafted, so it's all Metagross
Oh,
fusions
okay,
that I
so
saw.
Yeah, because I was gonna
See-
say Feraligatr definitely has cool fusions. So
Those are
Metagross-
two of my favorite Pokemon. Metagross, arguably my number one. And seeing something like this, it just fucking. Damn. I feel like you could have even done a Feraligatr Metagross fusion better than this.
Oh, so you don't like this?
Oh, I like this.
Oh, okay.
The arms look silly. I don't know what's going on with his face. the rest of his body is just recolored for alligator.
Yeah. All right.
41.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's alright. It's an okay fusion. You know, it's not that it's a bad fusion, it's just what it could have been, it could have been better.
I'm putting it on the underside here.
I'm glad we're at least somewhat in agreement where even if you haven't seen the other Metagross fusions, you look at it and you know it could have been better.
Yeah, I'm getting Aggron vibes again here, you know?
Yeah,
I feel
Aggron vibes, see, right? Like, this looks like an
Yeah.
Aggron.
Yeah, go on,
This
Edgy.
is-
No, I was just gonna say the same thing. It looks like it's such missed potential here. Like
Yeah.
It even
This
been
makes
like
me
a
feel better.
cybernetic for alligator or something.
Yeah, see, like, it's actually a Digimon.
Kind of is actually.
I don't know if it
It's
was
kind
it,
of a
but it could have
champion
been, like,
Digimon.
You know,
There's
it
another
would be
fusion here
cool.
that's it could have been the metal version of that one, is what I'm trying to say. I don't want to say what it was yet. It's the
Yeah.
Tyranitar one.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, we can come back. We can come back to that.
We'll,
I don't like
we'll
it.
swing back to it. We'll swing
I'll
back to it.
42.
You know,
I'll give it.
it's funny that y'all say that about like how it could have been more like mechanical, because if this, I feel like if it was this exact same like color palette design and everything, but they just made like it more elongated and then put the Metagross arms on the ground, it would have looked really cool too.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Like if they were kind of like banging down like how Metagross does, like that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Moving on, Supreme Snubble has drafted Leafeon and Wigglytuff. Wigglyfeon.
Oh no.
I
Fur-bait.
love this fusion.
It's very
Okay,
pretty.
let me
This is
tell
a
you
very
why.
pretty. Obviously, all evolutions
very
are fur-bait. You don't even
relaxing
have
to
to. You don't
look
even have to say fur-bait. All evolutions are fur-bait. There's no exception. Even the
It's gonna
even
get-
even the Jolteon smoking a cigarette is fur-bait in its own way. This one's at least pretty. Go on, Thoren.
So this is my thing. I really was like very highly considering drafting Leafeon, and I was very sad that it got taken. But I'm so happy that the Leafeon fusion ended up being this.
Yeah, it
Because
is
this is
really
good. This is like actually
Let me
really good,
be
right?
clear. This is, if not the best, like top 3 Leafeon fusions. Leafeon fusions were not good. This is like one of the only good ones, and I'm glad it was picked.
I like it a lot. It's fur bait. It's double cheeked up. It's
Don't
gonna get horny
Stop
points.
this. Get
Yeah,
out of
this
here.
one is
Look,
one that
I'm
will not
speaking-
let her-
Again,
It's super relaxing to look at.
entirely objectively,
Okay.
it's gonna get horny points.
You're
I'm
weird.
gonna give it an 84. I'm not gonna give it that.
No, let me ask this question. Is this a banger? Because I think this could possibly be a banger.
I would put it as borderline banger. I think it.
I think it might
here's
be a banger.
here's why I don't really see it as a banger. I think it's a great, it's a beautiful color swap. There's not much Wigglytuff to it. It's not
Nah, but I
much
think
of a
it works,
fusion.
right? Because it's kind of got the swirl. It's got like the swirl in the hair. It's got like the very soft pink color. Like I think it does. I think it very much encapsulates like
Double cheeked
Wigglytuff. But I think because it's like a unique art style, it like draws that better.
84.
All right. Final thoughts on Wigglyfeon. Great name, by the way. All right. Cool. Moving on. Angus, coach of the crew.
Oh fuck, boy, I'm pretty hyped for this.
No, have you not seen it, Zach?
I don't recall.
He drafted Miltank with Dodrio and
Oh, no.
got Mildrio.
Oh
I can't
no!
fucking believe it. I can't fucking believe
What
it.
happened?
I
Yeah,
forgot
man,
about this, and this is
motherfucker.
probably the funniest fusion. in the
This is
tournament.
this is the funniest fucking fusion in the tournament. This man said, I can't keep doing it. I can't keep juggling these bangers. I just
I
gotta
actually-
throw,
I wanna make
another banger.
I want to make it
fucking
very
keep
clear.
doing
I don't know if I can make this fusion the thumbnail and get away with
Oh,
it.
I would not. I would not.
I would not test it, my guy.
I think you
This is
should.
hilarious. I think you should do
It'll
a
be-
close-up of the head that's getting shot. Just that. Just do
That no,
as
I
the
think
thumbnail.
that's what I can't get away with. I think
Exactly, that's
if
what you need to push the envelope for.
I want to make it very clear. Sean said because
Other than a little bit.
I was with Sean when he drafted Miltank in person, and he goes to me, he's like, you know what, I have both my mulligans ready, I haven't used any of my mulligans, I haven't needed them. He's like, this might be where I use it, because I loved Milster in the first tournament. Everyone hated Milster, it was an abomination, And I want that. I want the most disturbing fucking Pokemon I can get. And if I get a Pokemon that does not make everyone back away in disgust, I'm going to re-roll it.
Well, congratulations, buddy.
This is it.
I'm
I'm telling
pissed.
you, this man, he can't fucking miss. He just keeps catching all these fucking bangers. He did it again. He did it
He did
again.
it
I
again.
can't believe it. He fucking did it again. He can't miss. He just can't miss.
87.
That boy in 87.
I'm giving this one 2 fucking finger guns. Good job.
Whoa.
Nice
You're
play.
putting 2
Whoa.
fingers near this thing?
I'm putting 2 finger guns near it,
Is
man.
that the
I'm
second
blasting
double
away.
finger
I'm
gun?
in
No, that's like the
Sean has
fucking
gone?
like the oh that Sean is gone. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, man. I think he might have actually gotten all 3 of them. But
That
see,
is
this
why.
is exactly what I'm talking about,
The
man. This
87
one
and 2
right
fingers
here.
I
gun.
can do
Look
better
at
than
him.
this actually. There's too much
Nah,
neck
fuck
in that
This
photo.
was this was the perfect comedy like pick
Dude,
for him. He did
new
it. He
emote.
did this shit. This shit is fucking, yeah. This needs to be an emote. Anyway, this shit is hilarious. I love it.
First of
I
all,
love
I
it. He
transparent
did it
for you
again.
gonna say.
Sean, if you're listening, fuck you. Teach me your ways. Every one
Right,
of them.
fuck
Just
you, Sean.
draft
Come
a
on,
better
man.
Pokemon. Forehead.
Hey. No. Alright, I'm done with this. 87.
Alright, moving on. Or not moving on, because I gotta reopen the folder where I have everyone, because I was taking fucking screenshots. Alright! Then we've got Frosty of the Suicide Stampede. Alright. Zach, have you blind to most of these fusions?
I try to, as
Okay.
best I can.
Alright. So, I told you before that there was an I told you in the last draft analysis, there was an Empoleon fusion coming up that Defensive Vasti skipped over for the Nidoking fusion.
Oh god.
So this is Snorlax fused with Empoleon.
Oh no. Oh no. You did it.
This was the funny round. This is the funny round.
Yeah, this is a tough beat that the Miltank won as well as it in this round, but damn, this is a good fucking fusion.
That's a good fucking
This is the
fusion.
second Pokemon that I'm debating with Jinfable, because there's 3 of them
Yeah.
as the pick of this round, and they're all for different reasons. Because I think Jinfable is probably the objective best actual fusion. This, I think, might be my pick to win the tournament.
94.
This,
I see it
I
in the tournament.
actually think this has a better unironically, I mean this from the bottom of my heart, full objective. I think this has a better chance of winning the tournament than the Miku fusion does. Because I think most people are going to see it and go, holy fuck, that's just Club Penguin.
Club Penguin.
And vote
Yeah, I'm
Club
sorry,
Penguin.
Frosty. Miku goes up against this thing at any
No, it
point,
can't!
she's
This is
getting
Frosty's
immediately
fusion,
killed.
Thoren. This is Frosty's
shit.
fusion.
Shit.
I can't fucking believe that he rigged the
No,
tournament.
everyone get
He
away.
did it.
Sorry, go on.
He rigged the tournament. He said, I gotta win it all.
He knows.
I can't
Fuck
believe
you,
it,
dude.
Frosty.
Holy
Frosty,
shit.
fuck you, you son of a bitch.
Frosty,
Hey, it was
you
a
have my
good pick,
support
though.
100%. I'll be your VP, bro. You can be the president.
Fuck
I
you,
will be
Frosty.
your loyal subject.
President
Fuck you,
Penguin.
Frosty.
Fuck you, Frosty.
See, that's the thing, is, like, most people, they're gonna vote for Club Penguin. But some people might not vote Club Penguin because they know what team it's on. And they'll be like,
Well,
Yeah, AltDra, I'm with you 100%. I'm not voting for this motherfucker out of pure spite.
It's like
but
people are.
still,
I can't
it's
vote, so
not-
it doesn't matter what I think. But it's funny that it is completely possible. People could form a pact to just not vote for specific members of a team just to get them out. People could be like, "Uh oh,
Or-
Club Penguin too good. Don't vote for it."
Or I know a guy who has a connection to
A
a
Gundam
Gundam
server?
server.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a little something called Gene Top. How the fuck was this looked over? Oh, it's so funny because when I posted like, oh, Frosty has drafted Impolax. Basti immediately in all caps typed, "Fuck, now I regret not picking it."
Oh god.
Because
Yeah, man, you know, sometimes you get outplayed, brother. Sometimes that's the play of the game.
No, I
Yeah, that was
don't.
pretty-
I don't have the fucking image anymore. But there's an image of the mascot that I had that I think Frosty has it like in his DMs, but I don't fucking have it saved. It's the one that says, mistakes don't matter until they catch up with you. And that's
So they catch
really
up
the
with you.
moral of this round.
Wow.
That's sad. But at the same time, good play, Frosty. Fuck you, Frosty, but good play, Frosty.
Getting real
Yeah.
political.
Real
Speaking
political.
of politics, it's time for the biggest brudda of the bruddas. Zach,
Oh,
coach
yeah.
of the bruddas, has drafted Zekrom, Tyranitar, Zekeitar.
It's just, I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's
Come on.
Godzilla.
It's
It's
so
just fucking
good. It's
Godzilla.
funny. It's Godzilla.
It's so
Hey,
good.
but I saw that other fucking Godzilla fusion. And that
No,
one was fucking
silence.
tight.
I really
That's not
hope
a-
that this fusion fights the
The
SpongeBob
Mothra?
name.
Oh, the
No.
SpongeGar one?
Yeah, he can't fight the
Yeah.
Mothra because they're on the
Dude,
same
hey,
team.
you're
Yeah, he
yeah.
drafted
fucking-
Batra. He drafted Batra,
you
yeah.
put Batra too.
Yeah.
Damn, you should have just made a Godzilla team.
He should have made a Godzilla team because I think
going.
I
I'm
think
telling
most
you,
I think most of his team fucking sucks for the Bruddas, but he's got a good kaiju team going.
Yeah, you got a good kaiju team.
Hey,
but
man.
he pulled out the kaiju deck on those
That's
goddamn.
I was going for monsters, you know?
Yeah.
That was like,
Hey man, this is cool.
Additionally,
This is
what-
very
What's
tight.
what's
This
really
is very
what's really funny is this fusion almost didn't happen because he drafted Tyranitar, but Basti this round drafted Zekrom. And so
Ooh.
Basti did his fusions first. Zekrom did not fuse with Tyranitar because there was no Tyranitar. Zach had drafted it. And so Basti didn't have this as an option for his Zekrom fusions. And it's funny because I thought a lot of the Zekrom fusions were pretty good. He said they all suck. And re-rolled Zekrom, and that directly gave Zach the Godzilla pick because Zekrom was then available when it was his turn to fuse with.
no regrets.
No regrets.
So
Yeah, this is a
two
good fusion.
times in this round, something slipped out of Basti's reach and came back. Banger than ever. This is the third Pokemon, by the way, that I think might be the pick of this round, just because big Godzilla fans running wild.
Big Godzilla fans running wild.
Basti got fucked. All right. Any final thoughts on Zekeitar, which is a pretty solid Godzilla name too?
Yeah, it pretty much
I
is.
think it
He's
could
a-
take
he's a 90
the
for
whole
me.
game. I think it could take it all, honestly.
I don't know if I
Yeah,
know
good
that,
meat.
but-
Good meat.
What's your score for it, Zach?
He was a 90 to
Oh, okay.
me. Only issue is his face. It's a little wonky, but it's
It
fine.
is the second
Oh, yeah,
best
see.
Godzilla. All right. Then next up, we have AltDra, coach of Team Satisfaction, drafting the leader of Team Satisfaction, the man who keeps them all in line, but the man who also fucks the most, and thus must keep himself contained. Magnazone and Parasect, Magnasect.
That boy fucks.
Yeah.
He
this
does.
man
He
fucks.
literally
This man
fucks
fucks
too
a
much.
lot.
He has to contain himself in his little robot suit. Can't
I-
stop it.
Love him. Look at him.
He really
Uh,
makes me
Can't
think
stop a
of
fuck
the.
machine,
He really
man.
makes me think of
I-
the big spoiler character from Invincible.
Okay.
I still haven't finished Invincible.
Finish it.
The
Anyway.
show,
here's-
or-
yeah, the show.
The show.
Anyway, here's Magnus.
I downloaded
I'm
all the
trying to
books.
think. I don't know who you're talking about.
Here's Magnus.
I don't know who he's talking.
I'll tell you
It's
off
fine.
the record
Off the record.
after
okay,
after
anyway,
Zach leaves. All right. Yeah, Magnus.
another 90 for me. Another 90. Love him.
Yeah, man, this guy's awesome.
He's on the roll. He's
really
in
cool.
control.
Again, love the color palette. I think it is funny. It's again readable, like most things. I love it.
Warms
Love
my
it.
heart
Yeah.
to see Magnazone not only get a fucking good pick, which it deserves, but also Parasect actually got a fucking drafted because nobody wanted him even though he's good. So many good Parasect fusions are like, anyway, good fusion. Very readable.
Like, good
High
fusion,
readability
good
here.
This man
See
is
what I'm
going
saying?
places.
I partly wish you could see him pressing buttons, just like comically large buttons.
It's because he controls it with his mind.
I mean, hey, that
Do
is
you-
Fair,
that.
fair.
that
Do you
makes
think
sense.
he controls it with his mind via the little antenna, or do you think he built the robot to have its own consciousness and carry him around?
I kind of like the idea of him having a
yeah.
control panel and he's like pushing buttons, turning dials. in
Why
there.
not both? How about he gave it consciousness and it's a slave?
And it's
It
trapped.
just knows it lives in a
Internal
constant state of
torture.
pain.
You must bind me.
Who said this? Why was this said at
This
some
guy's
point?
cool as shit.
Anyway. Manual or auto? Alright, moving on. Avian coach of the ghouls, has drafted Articuno with Weavile, Artivile.
What the fuck is this?
It looks
Debatably
like-
one of the better Articuno fusions, unfortunately.
Okay.
It looks like early 2000s Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Damn.
This one,
Oh, I see that.
this one's
Right.
kind of fucking stupid. This one's kind of fucking stupid. Everything about this one pisses me off, really. I hate looking at this thing. Yeah, this one kind of...
My big thing
It's
is
not that it's bad, it's just that I fucking hate this thing. I hate
the
looking at this
proportions
thing.
are off. His beak looks stupid. I don't know if I can call the beak stupid. I don't like the beak. I don't like the hair. The proportions are off. I don't think it's horrible. So we'll put him 45 maybe.
The beak pisses me off. I think it's the beak that really, like, makes it so fucking bad. I fucking hate that thing. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, this guy gets,
it
like, I don't
Few
know.
pixels bigger.
I don't know how they fucked this up because you have Halucha that you could have made it just similar to.
Oh yeah,
Oh, dude, they could have done that,
That
shit,
would've
but
been
they didn't
sick.
do that.
they could have done
They,
a fucking blue demon, Halucha, bro.
Yeah, they did this one, dude. They did this one. And this is what it is. For this one, can I pull a knife on it? Can that be my rating? Can I, like...
Yeah, that's your rating. I pull a knife on you. Yeah. My rating for Artivile is, this is one of my favorite traps. It's called the I have a knife hidden in my sleeve trap. That's a Saw 5 reference. Anyway, I don't want to, like, this is one of my favorite fusions. I don't want to call out anyone's plans here, but I must point out an observation that Avian drafted in round 1 Zapdos, infused it with Dragonite, a banger. And then
Ooh.
round 5 she drafted Articuno, infused it with Weavile. And I can't help but notice that she is not drafted this round yet. And there's a certain other Pokemon still on the board. And I think I might have an idea of what that Pokemon will be. I think I might be able to guess her draft pick, and I can't wait to be wrong.
Well, yeah, our expectations will be subverted.
Yeah. Quillfish. Alright, final thoughts on Artivile.
No.
Stupid.
Head empty.
Fuck this guy.
It is time for the final fusion of round 5. I gotta give you a story here first. This is a little story, this one. Because this led directly to my fucking brain exploding. Kimmy drafted Lopunny. Which, for full disclosure, I was very happy that she drafted Lopunny, because Frosty drafted Snorlax, and he wouldn't have picked it because he had the Club Penguin pick, but it scared me to know that Frosty had in his grasp the Snorlax and Lopunny fusion, which was Big Chungus.
Wait, what?
And so...
Hold on.
Wait, can we get a picture of that? I don't believe you.
I will post it after we finish recording. So everyone just stick around after the recording and I'll post it. Don't post it now. Either way, Kimmy had Lopunny, right? There's no... Snorlax is gone. There's no Big Chungus fusion left for her. There's...
Yeah, no
she
Big
can't...
Chungus, Kimmy.
She can't... Why am I waiting? Hurry the fuck up. What am I waiting for? I've got a whole story to tell. There was a Snorlax dupe. Was there? I don't think there was. Yes.
Ooh, damn.
Oh no, you're right. There was. She could have taken Big Chungus. I was just happy. I knew she wouldn't, and I was happy Frosty didn't have the ability to. I knew she wouldn't. You're right. She had Big Chungus. She didn't have a Lop Barrel, which was in the previous tournament.
Oh god, I hate that
And I
fucking
think
thing.
there was also a Lopunny Jirachi fusion that she couldn't have because Jirachi was gone. So this is important because I had made the rule that the first time any Pokemon had less than 10 fusions, I would add more dupes to the pool so that we could fill up until they got 10 fusions. By the time I went through every Pokemon that was still... And this had never happened yet in the entire tournament. The final Pokemon of round 5. By the time I got through all of the Pokemon, Lopunny had 2 fusions. It was 3.
Jesus
Lopunny had
Christ.
3 fusions. And I said, fuck, that's a really low amount. And so what I did was I found the file that had all of the fusions in it, and I skimmed through it, and I found out that in the entire game, Lopunny had 5 fusions.
Are you serious?
5 custom fusions. Yes, really. Absolutely
is-
fucking insane.
Hold on. How? Like Lopunny is
Yeah,
like Gardevoir in popularity.
absolutely batshit insane. It blew my mind. One of them was Lot Barrel, so it couldn't be picked because it was in the previous tournament. One of them was Jirachi, so there's no Jirachi dupe. And so literally the 3 fusions I had, even if I wanted to fish for dupes for Kimmy, she could only have 4 max. And so we gave her the choice. We gave her the 3 fucking maybe it was Whimsicott instead of Jirachi. Either way, I didn't have it. Anyway, we gave Kimmy the 3 Lopunny fusions we had, and we told her, hey, like, this is it. Like, there's not even, like, filling out dupes anymore. So we are going, if you do not want any of these 3 Lopunny fusions, we will give you a free mulligan. Because this is such a fucking insane situation. Because it's not even like you picked something obscure and are paying the price for it. Like, this is actually
there's just nothing
nuts.
there.
Yeah.
That's...
So we're like, all right, if you don't want any of these, you get a free mulligan. And Kimmy, with immediate extreme excitement, said, yo, I really like the Crow... Well, actually, she said, yo, I really like the Zubat fusion. No, there's no Zubat fusion. It's the Crobat fusion. And so Kimmy drafted, after that story, without using her free mulligan, which she doesn't have anymore. This was just that one-time offer for this. She has both of her regular mulligans, but besides the point. She drafted Crobat and Lopunny, Crowunny.
Oh my god. How did she
no.
do it? How did she fucking do it? This one's really good. What the hell?
It's a fucking horny Rouge the Bat.
To suck you, bitch.
I do hate its clown nose. I don't agree with the idea that it's a succubus unless you're into rabbits. I would agree with vampire. I don't agree with fucking it's a succubus.
Wait, is its eyes messed up?
I don't.
You would get it.
I would not get it.
Catch it.
Listen, man, this is a really good fusion. I'm happy that Kimmy has been, like, kicking out some really good fusions. You know, this was one of them. This is a great
I get
fusion.
that, like, the gimmick
It's a
of
clean-ass sprite. It's really good. It's good. It's horny. It's really horny.
it's very
But,
Yeah.
like, it's good. It's good.
I get that it's Crobat's like gimmick to have 4 wings. I don't know how I feel about the ass wings.
Yeah.
Especially
if they were
where,
higher.
especially if you look at it, because you can see next to one of its ears, you can see on the its right hand side, our left, it has the small other wing over there. If you actually think about this, there's no that wing is coming out of her like armpit, like or her abdomen at best. There's no way these wings are symmetrical
Listen,
for you to be able to
listen.
see it here.
It's just some horny shit. They said, let's fucking put some ass wings on it. Like,
This is
come on.
gonna get
It's just some
the
horny
highest grade Elfedo can provide with a 69.
100. Oh.
69.
okay.
Maybe
A
not the highest, but one of the
69.
most honorable.
What was
This
the
one- this
what
one
was the
holds in
Pokemon? What was the
69.
Pokemon that Zach said was on par with Miku? Which Pokemon did he give a 100?
Oh no, it wasn't an actual 100.
No, what Pokemon did he give a 100? I wasn't asking you, Zach.
Wasn't it the Muck one? Wasn't it
Was
the
it
Muck?
Mar-
No,
It
that
was
one was
Marowak.
the-
You're right. It was Marowak.
It was. But that one doesn't
Why is
really,
it
that
the-
wasn't
no, that was a
actual.
100. It's on par with Miku according to Zach. Zach said it. Anyway,
Or
that's
no.
that's Crowunny. Anyway, I mean that's it. That's the round 5 draft. How you all feel about round 5?
Wow.
It had
a
some
lot
pretty
of,
good ones. It had some like
yeah.
really good ones in there.
This was the fusion that was immediately followed by me having a psychotic breakdown and my phone breaking. And me realizing
yeah.
there was just files of all the fusions and I didn't have to screenshot any of these.
Yeah, you didn't, man.
Yeah, man. And then the mascot came up with a video and said, here's a special announcement, but Zach didn't watch that, so I'll leave him to go find the special announcement and watch it.
I will go find it.
Alright, hey, thanks everyone for coming to the draft analysis. Those of you that stick around, I'll post Big Chungus. But thanks for coming. Say goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye. Goodbye.
Jeez.